This week's guest's first taste of performing was imitating characters from The Muppet Show when she was 4. Her voice acting career includes working on BAFTA-nominated and award-winning shows including Timmy Time and Aardman's Shaun the Sheep series and movies. She has provided multiple clocks on Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, but she's known to Ander fans for her work on one of Gerry's later series, Lavender Castle. It's Kate Harbour.
Kate, thank you ever so much for joining us here in Slough today. We mentioned there that your voice acting career goes back to early childhood, and I believe it was to be found sort of halfway up the stairs. Would that be right?
Good. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that was my first. And by the way, thank you for having me. What a wonderful,
thank you for coming, yes.
Exciting thing this is.
Yes.
This is amazing. So, yes, thank you for having me, and thank you for all the Anderson fans out there as well. Because, I hope I don't come across as an Anderamus, because I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Yes, the first memory I suppose I had of voicing things was with this green glove puppet, which was Kermit. And my father brought it back from America because he was an actor, and he was over there trying to, hit the big time, or introduce himself to people. And he went and bought these lovely little puppets and brought them back because he knew what a fan I was of the Muppet Show. I mean, I was just sick with it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think a lot of people were that generation, weren't they? Yeah.
And there's just something about puppets, really, that just took my imagination, just absolutely held me. And so it was the Muppets that really started everything for me. I wanted to be there. I wanted to go and visit, actually. I really imagined it was a real place and that they were there and they were going to meet me. Or that, one day I'd swan in as some sort of guest star and have a chat or a sing or a dance with them. Because, that was...
Well, of course, it was recorded in the UK, wasn't it? I think it was taped at Elstree. Have you ever approached the Muppet world at all?
No, I haven't. No, this is the thing. It's one of the things that I would actually dearly love to do is puppetry. I used to do it with my stuffed animals. It sounds a bit wrong.
That's fine.
I had a donkey and I had a Huggy Bear and I had a little Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is on his way. So he was there, and I used to make them move and talk to me, because they would just talk to me like this, and I'd sort of get that whole, and then the Fraggles came in, and then so you're starting to do all that sort of movement. But yes, I would love to have done puppetry actually, in order to create some characters. And in fact, I don't see why I can't. I think there are people making puppets nowadays, but I've kind of not wanted to because it's not. I have such respect for puppeteers that it's such a craft, a craft. I wouldn't presume to be able to know immediately how to do that. I have enthusiasm for it.
Oh yeah.
And yes, I can do lots of different voices and characters and things and embody the characters, but it takes a lot of skill to do that.
Yeah.
So I'd love to train. So if anyone wants to train me,
hooray,
I'm here.
We'll put you in touch. So obviously you're watching The Muppets as a kid, and it sounds like you're watching Fraggle Rock as well later in the early 80s. Were you watching any Anderson shows around that time?
I actually was. I have a memory of it is quite vague because it's. I think I was probably about 6 or 7, and I think it must have been a repeat, maybe in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
That the Thunderbirds was on. I remember the Thunderbirds, and my favourite bit was the sort of secretness about it.
Oh yes.
And the pool going back and the rocket coming up, and just fantastic. I was mesmerised again by the puppets. I don't know. I'm just mesmerised by the physicality of them and how they could express themselves with just a little turn of the head or the eye or the shape of their mouth. So shape and all of that really grabbed me. Plus it was just so grown up. It felt so grown up to me. Cinematic and dramatic, and the music was just fabulous. FAB. Sorry, had to do that. Yeah, and actually, looking at this Space 1999.
Oh yes, our question tin.
I remember that Martin Landau.
Yeah.
I remember him, and I remember the lady in the beige outfit with the Barbara. What was her name? Barbara
Bain.
There she is.
There she is.
Barbara Bain. Oh my God! Look at her. There she is.
Speak and she shall appear.
Well, and I think it was Saturday morning telly. I think that's what it was for me.
That was some regions it was on Saturday mornings.
And so that was that, and then they must have done some repeats of various other things as well, which I saw, and Stingray was part of that.
Oh right.
And what else? Oh well, I can't forget Terrorhawks.
Oh no.
Terrified me.
Oh wow.
But in a marvellous way. It's that lovely feeling of being terrified but safe.
Yes.
Which I think has been commented on in the past on this pod, which I think is quite incredible, I have to say. Amazing. Very entertaining.
Thank you.
So Zelda. Really scary.
Oh wow. Yes.
Denise Breyer. She was incredible. Her voice was just really scary, and it matched this. Was it latex? The way the
rubber, yeah,
rubbery latex. Anyway, it was sort of a departure, obviously, from the Supermarination, wasn't it? And but she was just so alive.
Oh,
it was
yes.
so scary.
Pure evil.
I really felt like I wouldn't want to see her in my nightmares. Yeah.
Oh, well, in real life, Denise was just one of the nicest, sweetest people you could ever meet. And then she would turn on the evil, and it's just whoa.
Oh yes, incredible.
So okay, it sounds like you have a bit of a grounding, watching Anderson shows in your childhood. We're going to put that to the test now.
Oh no!
Yes, afraid so. With a little game that we call Super Identification, we're going to play 18 clips from the opening titles of 18 Gerry Anderson shows, and your job is to see how many of them you can identify, and we will keep score.
Oh, look at my face!
on this little figure of you
That's
right
really
here.
Cute. I love that.
We have a whole row of them along the front just here,
That's
of previous
so sweet.
contestants.
I love that.
So yes, are you ready for a bit of super identification?
Oh yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, don't blame me if I can't get it.
That's fine.
Nope.
That's fine. That's fine. We're talking late 50s here.
Yes. No. Oh, for feather falls.
Yes. Well done.
A supercar.
Yep.
Don't know.
No.
Oh, Stingray.
Yep.
Thunderbirds.
Of course. Yeah.
Captain Scarlet.
Yep.
Oh, Joe 90. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that
We're
was
doing well,
freaky. Joe 90 was quite. Oh. Do. I know that. Oh. UFO? No. Terrorhawks.
Terrorhawks. Yep.
Stanley something. No. Oh God.
Got to get this.
Lavender Castle. Lovely, David.
And last one.
The Space Precinct?
No,
I don't know.
That was the CGI Captain Scarlet from 2005.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, there we go.
Yep. Well, at the end of that round, Kate Harbour, you have scored a very impressive and very respectable 8 points. 8 out of 18. So.
Oh, I'm very pleased with that.
Yes.
That's...
We will add you to our little...
I'm still embarrassed I didn't get them, though.
No, that's fine. I mean, they go by so quickly, and I can tell there was some there that you clearly knew,
Yes.
and had you had a bit more time for the brain to catch up,
through
yes,
somehow,
you would have got
yes.
there. But that's fine. That's very good. So I was looking through your CV, and I see on there a lot of kids shows that were just sort of just after my time, but that I was aware of.
Yes.
Things like Bob the Builder,
Yes.
Obviously, is one of the big ones. Okie Doke is one that I can remember being on. So how did you actually sort of break through into all these? Where did it
Well, I made a tape. As I said, I studied as a dancer and went into musical theatre after that. But at the same time, I knew I wanted to work with my voice more. And I understood the realms of voice work through my father. Really, it felt a little bit like my own little secret, my own thing, my own charge, that I was excited by, I had a passion for. And so I made a tape and sent it off to various people. Cassette tape, yes.
Yeah.
And sent that off to various people, and it landed on various people's doorsteps, one of which was the amazing, and I owe most of my career to Jackie Cockle, who was at Hot Animation at the time, and she heard my tape, and she was looking at the time. It was luck. Mm-hmm. It was luck, and so she got me in to do, and I think we did Okie Doke before. It was before Bob.
Yeah.
And so that was with the wonderful David Holt, who I know you've had on here.
Yes.
And in fact, I'm going to see him next week, which is rather nice. Yes, he and I did several characters, lots of different characters all over the place, lots of animals, basically, in this wood. And they were very cute and gorgeous stop motion characters.
Yeah.
Which is a real love of mine. In any case, which is handy, really, because that's the kind of work that I've been doing.
Yeah.
So after doing Okie Doke, I believe that Emma Chambers, the late Emma Chambers, rest in peace, she was due to do Notting Hill. She was going to play the part of Wendy.
Right.
But because she got Notting Hill, she couldn't do it. And so because Jackie had worked with me, she got me in to do an audition. And I did lots of different runs at it, different accents, trying different things and sort of working with Jackie. And because I'd worked with her before, I felt relaxed enough to just get into it, and let's find these characters. And so then we found Dizzy, the cement mixer, as well. Oh. And because she was just so excitable, and with their little,
the little blue one.
No. Dizzy was
I don't
the
know my Bob the
cement
Builder
mixer.
characters. I'm sorry.
Dizzy was the cement mixer, and
She was really quite cute,
Oh.
She's very excited about everything and get herself into lots of trouble, basically.
and then Wendy was quite sort of, peaceful and there and. Oh, come on, Bob. No, you don't mean that, do you? Come on, Pilchard. And, of course, Pilchard. And I based Pilchard on, do you remember that great... No, you wouldn't do. There was a cartoon, an advert, and it was the Green Cross Code guy, and it was David Prowse, I believe. And in there was a little cat called... no, wait a minute. Charlie Says Never to Go Out.
Oh, yeah, the Charlie Says.
The Charlie Says thing, which, of course, I think was made into a record as well, wasn't it?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's the cat.
Kenny Everett, I want to say, might have done the cat's voice.
Oh, I don't know.
Possibly.
Who did it?
We're now way off Gerry Anderson
Wow,
stuff,
this
talking
is
about
hilarious.
public information films.
Yes.
But
So anyway, that sound created in my mind was Pilchard.
Lovely.
So yes. So your question, to go back, I've tangented, and that's what I do.
I can't remember what the question was. It was just how you got into acting in the first place. So would you say it was, Bob the Builder was not the first, but certainly like the big...
That was the big ticket, definitely.
Yeah.
That was the big win. And although everything felt like a win to me, because it was just amazing to be doing what I loved.
Yeah.
And have the chance to work with incredible people.
And of course, that went on for years, didn't it? Bob the
Yes,
Builder?
it did. Yeah.
I think it is finished now, done?
I think so, yes. And it had various connotations.
Yeah.
And they revoiced at one point. And then it was in America, and they did it in America. So I didn't do the American voice. But I think I have to just say, I think I was in, of course I'd say this, the golden years of Bob.
Oh, yes. The classic period, as we say.
Classic period, yes.
Yes, I loved all of that. And then just moved into lots of other bits and bobs. And Jackie did Timmy Time as well.
Oh, yes.
So I auditioned for that and played all the animals. There's a definite theme through my career.
Yes, looking through your CV, there are quite a few shows where you're credited as various animals.
Yes.
I think Percy the Park Keeper is one
gosh, yes.
mentioned as just various animals
the
as well.
Jim Broadbent, yeah.
Oh, yes. But before we move on from Bob the Builder, we have a little clip to play you here.
Oh, yes.
From several years ago, of you reunited with the star of the show, Mr. Neil Morrissey, on Loose Women.
That's right.
Let's take a look.
So I did Bob, but I was also Rolly and Lofty and Farmer Pickles and Scruffy the dog.
And Sophie, the sister Katie, played Wendy in it, didn't she?
Yes, that's right, Kate Harbour. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm really pleased you said that she was absolutely brilliant because she sent me a little message.
Has she?
Yeah.
Where's the message?
Hello, is that Neil?
That's not Neil, it's Bob, actually, Wendy. Just want to say, do you realise, Bob, that it's 25 years since we recorded the first series of Bob the Builder? Yeah, it is.
Hi Neil, Kate Harbour here. Can't believe that, really. And, well, hold on to your hard hat. Who knows what's round the corner?
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, yeah, that was quite a shock, really, because they came through and said, would you do a little something? And I said, oh, yeah, no problem. I'll just go into my studio, quite relaxed, go into my studio just to do a little record for Neil. It'd be fun little surprise for him. I sent it in and they said, yeah, it's really nice, but could you possibly do something on camera? I'm like, oh cool. So I'd been bought a ring light for Christmas.
All right.
And so, I had to get on with it then, didn't I?
So perfect timing.
So it was, yes. So come on, Kate, get your face out there. So I did, and it took me quite a long time until my husband said to me, oh, for goodness sake, stop mucking about. Just get into your characters and you'll be fine. And as soon as I was back with my characters, I was fine. I was relaxed and I could just get on with it,
You can hear the old voices.
Yeah, get over myself and get on with it, yeah.
So was that a hint that there might be more Bob the Builder to come?
Well, I think I was possibly alluding to the fact that I believe there's going to be a film, but I don't believe that I will have anything to do with it unless J-Lo wants Pilchard, the original Pilchard, and I'm still here. I can still do it. J-Lo, if you're listening, hi, it's me, Pilchard. Anyway, no, they're probably not going to do it that way. No. It'll be a whole new take, but whichever way, they're going to do it. Great story.
And you're still the original.
Get on with it. And yes.
Yes. No one can ever take that away from you.
No.
So here we have, as you've already noticed, our Space 1999 lunchbox. We have in here some questions sent in by our faithful podcast listeners.
Wow.
And here's the point where you can take one or two out and
goodness,
see if you can answer any of those.
How exciting. Right, okay. Roger Morgan says, if you would have had a chance to voice a character from a Gerry Anderson show other than Lyca, who would it have been?
Ooh.
A Lady Penelope, of course.
Ah, of course.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that would have been lovely.
She's quite a popular choice.
But there's quite a few, aren't there? There's Atlanta as well.
Oh, yeah.
Quite liked her. But on another theme, the fact that Aqua Marina, really, obviously she didn't speak.
No.
But she did to me. She spoke to me. And she spoke telepathically as well, I believe, didn't she?
There's one episode where she does that, but it's a dream.
It's a dream.
But then there are things like in the comics, I think she did to her own people. So kind of yes and no.
I had that feeling that she did and a sort of vague memory. But she expressed herself beautifully, didn't she?
You get the sense of there being a real character, even though there's no dialogue. It's just that the puppeteers, the slight inclination of the head and so forth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they really...
I just love the idea that, she wasn't allowed to speak. It wasn't that she was disabled.
No, she had
in
a curse
speaking,
put on her.
but she had a curse put on her, so she
supposedly,
couldn't.
yeah.
Was it
They-
that she
they-
actually couldn't,
They
or she
never
didn't
explained
because
it in the show. Again, it's one of those things that was covered in books and comics and things.
Because I wondered whether it was that Titan had put a curse on her, or that had just demanded that she didn't speak, because if she did, all of her people would perish.
That's basically
And
how
she
it is in the
chose-
comics, yeah.
Right.
On the show, they never mention it, except there is one episode where they take her to a professor who's going to help her learn to speak, and she's absolutely fine with it. So there's a bit of a disconnect between the show
Right.
and the other
Well,
bits.
in a future version,
Yes.
she'd
That's
be.
what we're getting
I'd
to.
love to voice
Oh,
her.
yes.
I mean, that would be a dream, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Really? So
Yeah.
there you go. What's this one? Jonathan Bell says, "What was it like working on the Fimbles with a certain Captain Scarlet, Wayne Forrester?"
Oh, yes. I believe you've worked with Wayne on several occasions.
I have indeed. What a
Yes.
fantastic talent he is, and a gorgeous man. Yes, worked with him on that. That was a lot of fun, because that was at Elstree, actually.
Oh, yes.
And so we would be there with our microphones watching the action with the wonderful artists who were in the skins, as they
Oh,
called
yeah.
them. They were fantastic, and they knew what they were doing. And I loved that, because I had the script in front of me, and I could see them doing the action, and it would be a sort of double. It would be like just working to picture, like I do. And so you're reading the line, your eye is flicking up, and you're watching the expression, and then it all just marries together, and you can see how they're moving their body,
Yeah.
and getting into it, and you're kind of matching that. And there's just something about that takes me back to my childhood, because that's how I felt when I was embodying the characters of, say, Kermit or
Yeah,
Miss
so it's
Piggy
that
or
element of
whatever.
role
It's
play.
that it really stepping into it physically, embodying it, really feeling it, actually stepping into their shoes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, so has been a bit of a theme for me, I think, which is quite curious.
Yes.
But I think it stems from puppets. And I think that's partly why I had a fascination. I did have a fascination with the Thunderbirds and the way that they were moving.
Yeah.
But definitely Stingray and Aqua Marina.
Well, speaking of, we have another clip to play
Oh,
you
do
now
you?
from one of your earliest Anderson memories.
Oh, yes.
This is indeed Stingray and a little bit of Marina.
Fantastic.
What I don't understand is how you managed to fix a line to Stingray without your underwater equipment.
Well, that's the one part of the story I haven't told you about. Commander Shore, Lieutenant, Amanda,
Just so
meet
clown.
Marina, the latest recruit to the World Aquanaut Security Patrol.
Marina. Well, what do you know?
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, at least we know what we're up against.
Well, I certainly know what
I'm up against.
Look
And
at
she
his
nods at
face.
that as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
I love that. In that she's in on the joke. Look,
Yes.
she's in on it.
Yeah,
Isn't that clever?
She knows, yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of the very first episode of Stingray.
Oh.
So, if you were sort of pressed to choose a favourite of Stingray or Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds, did you have one, or were they all?
I honestly do think at the moment I was thinking about it, it was definitely Aqua Marina.
Yeah.
She just, I loved the sea. The thing is, I love the underwater world.
Yeah.
I was a keen swimmer, and my favourite animal was a whale shark, for goodness sake. So I loved anything to do with underwater. So I couldn't quite work out how on earth they were managing to do that. You know, with the
Oh, yes.
a stingray coming out of the thing
Yeah.
where the big bubble goes and all of that, and that fascinated me. And to see her, and I think because she was so glittery and sort of beautiful and massive eyes and great big
Yeah.
eyelashes. I don't know. She just totally drew me in, and the fact that she wasn't speaking, I don't know. It kind of drew me in even more
Yeah.
because I wanted. She had this mystery about her. I really wanted to know what she was thinking and what she was saying.
It's strange. We sort of hear sometimes people talk about Stingray and they say, oh, Marina is a silent woman. Oh, it's a bit stereotypical. But we've had more than one guest come on this show, female guests, come on and say that Marina was actually one of their favourite characters, that they found that side of her very appealing, that it was the character rather than anything she might have said that shone through.
Absolutely. And I wonder about that. I'm thinking, is that perhaps because... we're all in our own thoughts, aren't we? We're all in here and we're all thinking and, you know, and she was a visual embodiment of us, what we're thinking and feeling and how we're reacting to things happening to us from the outside and how we cope with them. And then you're implanting your thoughts onto this character as you're feeling it, which I think is rather interesting because... I think that, if I'm right in saying, I'm probably far too animated and moving my head too much for the screen here. But often they say, you know, in filming and things, you have to be very, very still, you know, and to draw people to you. I mean, as a sideline, it is something that I want to perhaps get into and study a bit. Is what the tricks of the trade are for that. But to draw you in like that. It's definitely the chemistry between the audience, the audience and the actor, and the storyline, and so I think there was a deeper connection there for some reason.
It's very interesting. Yeah, I say you're not the first person who's brought that up on here. Let's go into the tin for a couple more questions.
Oh gosh, I've got rather too many.
Oh dear, that's fine.
Oh, there we go. What was your funniest moments in Lavender Castle and Shaun the Sheep? And that's from Emma Nichols. Funniest moments in Lavender Castle? Well, recording it, basically, with the fantastic Jimmy Hibbert and David Holt and Rob Rackstraw. So
you're the lone girl in a room full of boys, essentially, on that one.
That's the theme as well that's come up. Definitely in Secret Show as well. And it was just me and the blokes. Me and the lads. But it's fine. I'm actually, if I'm honest, I'm more comfortable with male company.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But if it's female company, I'm more comfortable with the singular person. I don't know why that is. It's extraordinary. Anyway, I'm very comfortable around blokes and I don't mind having a chat and a joke and it's all part of it.
Yeah.
So they used to make me howl. I was just laughing most of the time. I was actually, though, pretty nervous because I was very aware of this incredible man, Gerry Anderson.
Oh, yes.
This icon in the room, in the booth behind the glass. And there he was. And we were all a little bit nervous. Not nervous, but how on our best behaviour, perhaps, shall we say. And so the sort of natural flow of the banter didn't quite happen to start with. And it then warmed up, I suppose, as he relaxed and we relaxed. And we kind of trusted each other, I suppose. And then it all started to happen. But that's the thing I really love about Gerry Anderson, is that he takes it, to me, he takes it seriously. It's a very serious business, telling stories.
Yeah.
And he did it brilliantly. Cinematography-wise, if I can say that.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Cinematically.
Yeah, that'll do.
Cinematically brilliant. And just epic, really. And that absolutely drew you in. Yes. And so to finish the other question, and Shaun the Sheep, wasn't it? What was it? The red carpet. The purple carpet, actually, it was, when we did the film Farmageddon.
Oh, right.
So we were walking down the purple carpet, and there was Tim Peake. For goodness sake, I got to meet Tim Peake.
Wow.
That was quite stratospheric.
Shaun the Sheep is something that we'll be talking about next time quite a bit, as well as getting into more from Lavender Castle.
Yes.
But until then, if our listeners want to find you on social media, whereabouts can they do that?
Well, all the usuals, actually. Instagram, I think I'm Kate Harbour Official.
Right.
Official there. TikTok, I think it's Kate Harbour VO. Actually, it's all on my website, which is www.kateharbour.com. And at
Very
the bottom,
nice.
you'll see the little icons.
Yeah.
And that'll take you to where you need to go.
Okay, fantastic. Well, this brings to the end the first part of our interview with Kate Harbour, but will you come back next week for a bit more of a chat
Of
about all
course.
things Lavender Castle, Aardman, and of course Thunderbirds?
Wonderful, yes,
Brilliant.
absolutely.
Thank you very much for coming in to see us today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kate Harbour. So, Kate, thank you ever so much for joining us today and for joining me now on the Randomizer sofa. It's your turn to press the button right here on the good old Randomizer. So whenever you're ready, press that button.
Here we go.
Yep. Oh, there we go. And anything in particular you're hoping to see come up today?
Absolutely.
Yes? Is there a show that's close to
I'm hoping, yes.
For that show right there, we've got a Lavender Castle for Kate. That's the episode Swamp Fever, which, of course, I'm sure you remember very well.
Yes.
Yes. Kate, would you like to stick around and watch that with me today?
Go on then.
Hooray! Kate's going to watch it with me, everybody. Thank you very much. Here's Swamp Fever.
This is our quest to find it.
So, Kate, you mentioned earlier that you were taking a look at this show fairly recently, taking a look at it for clips for a reel.
Yes.
What do you feel when you see this in motion again?
Oh, I'm just excited.
Yeah?
I'm just excited by it. I just love all these little characters. They're just so wonderful. I mean, there's something about these... She is. She is. Hooray! Oh.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
There's something about the McKinnon Saunders puppets. I mean, they're just almost edible, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that's not something you should say, really. But
No, but it's true. There is something very... and it's a wonderful integration of CGI and the traditional stop motion. As I've said before, I've not seen most of these, so I have no idea what we're going to get today. Oh, no.
Galactic fever.
Oh, dear.
He could die within days.
Oh, no.
You'll start the treatment immediately. Well, I need an extract from the leaves of the wombo plant.
Oh, yes, the wombo plant. I remember that.
Time, the great swamp on the planet Quagmire.
Oh, we know who lives there. That's the home of the Dank.
Oh, the Dank, of course. Yes.
More enter the swamp than ever come out of
And again, that close-up on Walking Stick, she looks like wood.
Yeah.
Real aged wood.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, no.
Come on, Sproggle, I need that course for planet Quagmire.
Did you watch the...
Turn peril.
Yes. Did you watch these go out on first broadcast?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah?
Yes.
Great.
Still at a time when we felt it was an occasion,
Yeah.
you know?
So I remember it was on... As I was coming home from school at about 10 to 4, so I never had a chance to see any of it.
The inhabitants are a little strange. They're called danks, and they live on insects and dank juice. Dank juice is a drink made from the wombo plant.
Yes.
Wombo plant make Captain Fries better? Yes, but the danks want them all for themselves.
So do you ever find any sort of old lines from the show come to mind unprompted at times?
I think they probably are all mixed up in the melee of lots of other characters.
Yes.
But yes, I mean, you know, picking up some of these. There's elements of her in other characters that I've done, of course, you know, as it's only one voice box.
Yeah.
Yes, it can change, but there are similarities, of course.
Which way do we go?
Yeah, it's hard to think. It's 25 years old
This way.
already.
Oh, goodness me. That makes me feel... No, it doesn't make me feel old. I'm very glad to be alive. Very privileged.
These two are always lovely together as well.
I love them, yeah.
Oh, dragonfly.
Oh.
Come on, Sproggle. I told you this was a dangerous place. We've
Gets quite annoyed with him.
She does.
Yes.
But it was her idea to come here.
Yes.
It was indeed. You can't say it, though.
No.
You brought me down here.
That way, Sproggle.
Oh, yes.
That way. Sproggle frightened. Don't worry, I'll
Brilliant.
fly you across. Sproggle even more frightened. Then you'll have to cross over the bridge on foot, won't you?
Oh, she's very tetchy with it.
Yes, she is today.
Or had you forgotten?
Oh! If you do one thing more, I'm going to throw you off the bridge.
Yeah. Poor old Sproggle.
He tries his best.
Perhaps it's the only way she could get through to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, I wish I hadn't said what I said.
She's taking her time coming to the rescue a bit.
Yes, why can't she fly? Why isn't she flying to her aid? Oh!
Oh, he's done well there. Ah.
Oh, here she goes. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that line. Yeah.
I saved Map, Lyca. Sproggle saved Map. Oh.
Oh dear.
Sproggle tired, Lyca. Just hang in there, Sproggle. If this map.
So aside from Lyca and Walking Stick, were there any other favourite guest characters you did on this?
Yeah, the old woman.
Yeah.
She was, which was Dr. Agon, I believe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just fun. Yeah. And I don't think there were any others actually.
No.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, I didn't do any others other than Walking Stick, Lyca, and the old woman.
Mm.
But obviously, had there been another series, they probably would have utilised me a bit more.
But a lot of the guest villains on the show tended to be male. Like, for instance...
Yeah, Land.
Here's my land.
He's fantastic, love it.
I've seen a later episode where they have a banjo contest. Who can play the banjo between him and Thra. So it's insane, but it's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's what they all say, Missy. I gave my hands to make dank juice with.
Dank juice, yes.
I do love my dank juice.
I love my dank juice. Yeah.
I suppose this really is a show where you could have, you had the freedom to experiment with voices all over the place for such strange characters.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, artistic license.
Yeah.
Allowed to go anywhere. But just as long as it fits. I mean, it does. It fits perfectly.
So, silly question, but would you have done the voices before the animation on this case?
Yes, I think we did on this one.
Captured by big Sproggle. A fold of Sproggle.
But the colours, aren't they just incredible?
Yeah.
And it's, you say it's 25 years?
Hmm.
That really does, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a doo-doo.
Okay.
It's a doo-doo. Especially the female of the species.
Yes.
Little girls. Why?
So it's dark.
Yeah.
Again. See, that's the wonderful thing, isn't it? The darkness, but it's in safety.
Yes. Because a newcomer to the show looks at it like a picture and thinks, "Oh, this is a bit cutesy," and occasionally it does. It does surprise you.
Pretty out there themes, I think.
What's the matter?
I done shot myself in the phone. Boy, I'll get him next time.
Yeah. Again, it's not just the animation, but there's so many elements at play here, like the CGI stuff as well.
Yeah.
And crucially, that doesn't look dated, the CGI part.
Me with your tricks and lying, dude.
No, that's amazing, actually. All those wonderful colours. I mean, you know, starting from such incredible designs anyway. And the whole world around it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, I just loved her. I would have loved to have had a kind of, well, a little doll of her.
Yeah.
A little plush, maybe.
I don't think there was any.
No, I don't think there was any merch.
No.
Or T-shirt or something.
No, nothing.
Make my own.
Yeah, why not?
I'll make my own.
Get someone to dress up as her at a convention or something.
Oh, yeah. I should probably go as her, shouldn't I, really?
The ship.
Why aren't you looking after the engine?
He appears to be recovering.
Well, I'm not quite sure how I'd managed to do
No, that might be a bit hard.
to do walking stick. Just put me in a bodysuit, all in one. But people would probably just leave me there like that.
Well,
They're roasting.
Oh dear.
Excuse me,
So Captain Thrice is going to be all right. They've got
Yep.
whatever it was they needed to cure him, and we're done.
We're done.
With swamp fever.
We're out.
Kate, thank you ever so much for coming back to see us again to talk more Anderson memories
Pleasure.
on the Gerry Anderson podcast. We touched a little last time on Lavender Castle. How did that come about? How were you hired for that one?
Well, I think because I'd worked with Jackie Cockle on Okie Doke, I think she was with Cosgrove Hall at the time, potentially. I can't remember if I think it was 97 that I did Lavender Castle. Was it?
Yeah, sounds about right. And then it
I
would
think
have been
it's about
shown a
there.
year or so later. Yeah.
But anyway, I think it was the connection through Jackie Cockle, and so I got an audition that way because they'd said, oh, you know, Kate can sort of do a few voices. Why don't you get her in to do an audition? So I came in and auditioned, gave them what they hopefully wanted,
Yeah.
and it stuck. So yes,
So
very
when
lucky.
absolutely, yeah. When you did the audition, was it you knew you were going up for Lyca and Walking Stick, or did they present you with a sort of more generic script?
No, I think usually they present you with, if you're lucky, you get presented with what we call the Bible, and so you get the full story, the world, and what it's all about.
Yep.
But for me, as a visual learner, I absolutely love the drawings and the designs. So I think they did actually send...
Oh, the Rodney Matthews
Yes.
designs. Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
and I couldn't... But I mean, this beautiful character, Lyca, with all those beautiful colours. I just thought, oh, yes, please. Oh, how gorgeous. And so I did that, and then the walking stick was there, and I just sort of played around with some ideas. I try not to go all out and go, right, this is the voice. I get a sort of feel for it.
Yeah.
To be flexible, because when you go into the audition, you know you're tangented off.
Yeah.
You're try this, try that. How about this? And then you can offer up some other things.
Yeah, because if you turn up with
you've
just
got.
one idea in mind and there's like, okay, we don't want that, what else have you got? You're in trouble, aren't you?
That's it, yeah.
Yes. Well, we've got a clip actually to show you of Lavender Castle,
Oh,
both
brilliant.
Lyca and Walking Stick in action.
We were rescued by Captain Thrice and joined him as part of his crew. I was made the ship's doctor. Now we've joined Captain Thrice in his relentless search for Lavender Castle. Yes. Oh, I love flying. That's how I got my name. You see, Lyca's the name of a butterfly. For some reason, I always seem to end up flying with Sproggle. But that's all right, because he's my favourite member of the crew. You see, Sproggle's an orphan, and I suppose I tend to mother him. One thing that's really nice about living on the Paradox is that the males and females are treated as equals.
That's not strictly true, Lyca.
But Captain, you treat Walking Stick as an equal.
Yes, but she doesn't treat me as one.
I simply said that you need someone to prop you up. Now come on and don't miss a touchy.
So some
Don't
lovely,
miss a touchy.
lovely characters, some lovely animation from Cosgrove Hall, and of course some lovely voices there. So how long did it take you to record the whole series? Was it all done in one batch, or was it sort of staggered over a
I
period?
think generally they probably do about, about 3 in a day. And I think we did most of it up in Manchester, actually. But yes, it's really lovely to see that clip actually, because she's introducing herself, and all that, and obviously I think that probably was used in the audition to she's very forthright, and she's nobody's fool.
Yeah.
And she's exciting, but she's also quite kind.
Yeah, it's quite a departure from some of the sort of slightly more damsel-y Anderson characters that we've had in the past.
Yeah, she's got a lot of gumption about her, and certainly Walking Stick has.
Oh, yeah, Walking Stick's got a lot to say for herself.
Yeah, she has. She was a lot of fun to voice, actually. And in fact, I think there was another character that I voiced in there, which is based on a theme of Walking Stick in the sort of old kind of fashion, and she was old lady.
I found a clip of an old lady.
Yes.
Dr. Agon has disguised himself as an old lady who's ill in bed. Yes, I know the one you mean.
And
yes.
I absolutely loved doing that. That was hilarious. I had full reign to just go nuts with that, which is great. Really enjoyed it.
That's lovely. Right, we're going to dig into the tin again now.
In we go.
Let's see what other questions we've got in here.
Right. Who was the better leader? Oh, this is from Richard Goodborn. Who was the better leader? Captain Thrice, Bob the Builder, or Shaun the Sheep?
Oh, that's a difficult one. They're all great in their own way.
They're all great in their own way, absolutely. I would probably say Captain Thrice.
Yes?
Yes.
He's got a clear plan.
He certainly does, yes. He knows what he needs to do. Let's put it that way. Right, let's have it. Should we have a go again?
Another one?
I should have taken a few out. There we go. Right. Let's see. Lauren J. Gradwell. Simple question. How did you get into the voice acting industry? Well, we sort of covered
for that answer, revisit the previous edition of the Gerry Anderson
previous podcast,
Pod
yeah.
302.
Oh, there we go. That was good.
We're getting through these quite quickly now.
Simpsons clips.
Uh-huh.
What was it like to voice Lyca when you were doing a certain Lavender Castle? What was it like to voice her? I loved her. She was just great and really vibrant, and she had a sort of air of wonder and mystery about her, and I really liked her because I could just put quite a lot of expression in her, and the ship's doctor, and I rather liked that, and my Sproggle was really quite sweet and a bit annoying sometimes, but we got along quite well. And I really liked Lyca. It was great fun.
So the character is still right there.
Yes.
Yeah. But of course, that show only ran for one series.
I know.
Which is such a shame.
Yeah, it was a shame.
Was there any talk of doing any more, or would that have been a conversation you wouldn't have been part
No,
of?
I think there was discussion. I was always hopeful, of course, because I just thought, oh my goodness, it's such a fantastic piece.
Yeah.
It's McKinnon and Saunders, isn't it?
Yes,
who did
doing the puppets, yeah.
Because, of course, that's Chris Bowden, who I work with, and Chris Taylor.
Who is an ardent listener of this podcast.
Yes.
Chris Bowden, hello.
And absolutely loved working with these guys, and it just everything all about it was just wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I just think that, yes, it's a shame. I don't know. One never knows with these things. It's often the money.
Yeah.
The sort of investment, timing, all sorts of things can happen, can't they? And it's such a shame. But who knows? Maybe there would be. It would be there in the future.
My
I don't
understanding is that it's currently tied up in a million knots of copyright and control and so on. But I mean, as I said last time, that is one of those shows that's just slightly after my time. So I've never actually seen it all the way through.
Right.
Until I started doing this,
Yes.
watching an episode one a week, as we did together last week on the Randomizer sofa over there. Yes. And it's, every episode is just this nice little bubbly, happy little story. And they always leave me in such a good mood.
Absolutely. And the lovely little characters. Sir Squeak a lot in there. And Dr. Agon was hilarious. I mean, yes. And what was Rob's character? Isambard.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's the Scottish one, isn't it?
Yeah. It was great.
and Roger, yes.
Yes, but all of the... Roger as well. But all of the characters were just wonderful. But all of the cast, I felt very at ease with.
Yes.
But wasn't it so beautiful, though? I mean, it really did.
Yes.
It really... I don't think there was anything quite like it at the time in all of its colour palette. And yes, I mean, I'm a bit of a... I do like sci-fi.
Yeah, that's fine.
I remember watching... what was it? Buck Rogers.
Oh, yeah?
Buck Rogers, for goodness sake, and Battlestar Galactica. That was a bit before my time. Blake Seven, a bit before my time as well. But yeah, I did have a fascination with sci-fi and other
That's
worlds.
what we like to hear, yeah.
And I still do.
And it's one of the great things about Lavender Castle is you look at those pictures that Rodney Matthews drew and you thought, those are beautiful. There's no way you can realise those on the screen. Oh, we'll just give them to Cosgrove, Hall and McKinnon and Saunders, and suddenly it's all there.
They'll do
Straight
it.
from the page. Yes,
they are
it's
amazing.
incredible.
I'm big fans of them.
But speaking of sci-fi, we're going to go back to an earlier Anderson production.
Yes.
And another of your favourite Anderson characters. This one has a bit more to say for herself. This is good old Lady Penelope.
Oh.
I can see the gentleman in question ahead, my lady. He's just leaving the control tower in a motor car.
Motor car.
Motor car.
Away we go.
Right. I just love the cars.
Yeah.
They're just brilliant. Oh. Steady on.
He's got a good start on us, lady.
Yes, I can see him down below. My guess is he's making for that motorboat by the jetty.
So, Lady Penelope and Parker in action in the first Thunderbirds movie. Was that something that, again, appealed to you as a little girl, the idea of this seemingly ordinary, if well-to-do woman going out on missions, being a secret agent, and as we saw in that clip there, being sat in the back of the cool car telling the men what to do?
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't put it better myself. That is absolutely right. She had such an air of wonder about her and glamour.
Oh, yes.
But she just absolutely knew what to do and what to say. But she had this lovely little sense of humour, didn't she? I don't know. There's just something really lovely. It's quite sort of Joanna Lumley-esque,
yes,
isn't it? But yeah, I really enjoyed her character. I think strong women are always they're good in my book.
Yeah, she's iconic and rightfully so. And again, we've had more than one female guest on this show saying, "Gosh, I'd like to play Lady Penelope."
Yeah.
So we'll need to get you all together.
I would love to go to a party with her or something.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she'd sort of say, "Well, hang on, Parker, come on, we got to go.
Got to sneak out from assignment.
Got to go.
Yes.
FAB." I'm doing it a bit too Joanna Lovely.
Oh no, that's good. That's a good take.
I've actually recorded some of her yesterday. I recorded a few little sound bites, which I'll probably send to Jamie because I think he'd find them funny.
Yes. Oh yeah, please do. Yes. So speaking of more recent stuff, there was a sequel to Chicken Run released over Christmas.
Yes.
You have worked on several Aardman productions, including much of the Shaun the Sheep TV series.
Yes, indeed.
And Timmy Time and the Shaun the Sheep movies.
Yes.
So how did you get involved with Aardman? Was it again a progression from what's gone before?
It just will have started with an audition. And yes, just going for it. And can you emote with this sheep? Can you give us several takes on this
yes.
sheep? My sheep ended up being Timmy's mum. And I love that. I went in and did a lot of library, as we would call it. So they didn't get me in on each episode, but I would come in and do a whole load of emotes.
Yeah.
And this latest series, though, I've done some other bits and bobs on it. Lexi the Afghan Hound, Stash the Squirrel. And that was really nice to work to because you're working to picture.
Yeah.
So you're offering up your thoughts and your ideas in these specific noises.
Is that something more or less challenging than having actual dialogue, just to do a whole load of reaction noises?
For me, it's the same.
Oh, yeah?
Because you're thinking the thoughts and you're offering it up. You do that with a line as well.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for me.
Fantastic. Well, we have a clip here from the second Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon, in which you played the villain.
Oh, yes.
Whose name I can't remember.
Agent Red.
Agent Red, that's
Yes.
the one, yes. Having a spot of bother with Shaun and his friends.
Yeah.
Again, as with the Cosgrove Hall stuff, it's just beautiful to look at. But there's something about just Shaun the Sheep. If I'm in a bad mood, one of those can pick me right up.
Absolutely.
I say I haven't seen a lot of the stuff you've done, but I have seen a lot of Shaun the Sheep over the years. In fact, when I went to see that movie, I was almost the only person in the cinema. I almost had the entire cinema to myself.
Oh my goodness, really?
Until 5 minutes in. Yeah, because I went on like a very late screening on a Friday night.
Yeah.
So everyone else was there for like the Zombieland, Fast and Furious, and I was there on my own with a little bucket of popcorn watching Shaun the Sheep by myself. Yeah. So any good memories of those productions, the Aardman and the Shaun the Sheep?
My goodness, yes. I just watching that clip reminded me, because of the music, we on the day that I recorded Agent Red at the wonderful sound company, I went in and I did a whole load of work to picture. It was about 3 hours, I think, of working to picture with that, and it was a great day because I just thought, I was loving every single minute of it.
Yeah,
I was just absolutely in my element. And then at the end of that, they said, "By the way, we're recording some of the music today at Abbey Road. Would you like to come?"
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So I went, and I happened to be with my son at the time, who had come in to watch me do some work. So I think he was on holiday or something. And so we were both invited to Abbey Road. Oh. And we went in there, and it was just, again, like a secret door, kind of go in. And all the incredible musicians were there. And I'm hugely moved by music. It's a very big part of my life, music, and to be there live when they're recording it, and then you're in the booth waiting for them. No, a bit, and one more, and we'll do it again. And you're there with that whole. It's electric. It's as electric as this music that you hear coming out. And I think actually that I'm like to sort of bring that back to Gerry Anderson because his music was incredible.
Oh yeah,
and it's so important. It's so. Then it sets you up for the mood, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
And carries you all the way through.
Because there is something about Thunderbirds, all the sort of grandeur of the launch sequences and the boys getting into the vehicles, and there is a part of you that thinks, this is almost not quite there, but almost just slightly teetering into something sort of a bit silly, and then the music comes on, and it's just no, this is important. Damn it,
go for
this
it.
Matters.
Yes, exactly.
There's one episode where
it's
there's
vital work we're doing here.
Yeah, there's a rocket rolling through a street, and it goes on for like 3 minutes, and you're convinced this is the most important thing that has ever happened because of the music.
Yeah, totally.
So we're coming to the end of our interview now, but we'd like to give you a chance to talk about any current projects you have on the go. I believe you have something of a voice coaching class that you offer.
Oh yes, I do. Somebody asked me if I would do that, and I thought, why me? Who am I? And then I went, come on, Kate, you've been doing it for a bit. How do you do it? So then I had to ask myself that question. And it's very difficult to explain how you find a voice and how you get into it. But that's what I have endeavoured to do. And over the last 8 years, I've been teaching at the Birmingham Conservatoire, firstly in person, and then when lockdown happened, they've kept me in my own booth under my stairs teaching it. And in fact, I'm doing some tomorrow. But I then decided I wanted to reach out to more people. I wanted to work with more people. And it would be a great exercise. So I decided to mount my own, and it's called Acting for Animation. And we basically find voices via different means, lots of different exercises and fun ways of actually coming out. It's quite physically connected, I would say.
Okay.
Well, there's no surprise there, as it's me, but it's a visceral thing. Then we talk about all sorts of different ways and of coming into auditions and all that, finding voices, how to pitch your voice as well, and how to sort of do the sort of technical workings, really, before you then put that aside and think the thoughts as an actor and get on with it. And then in the afternoon, they go through some scripts. They have a chance to do 2 broadcast scripts, and then they get a chance to work to Farmageddon.
Oh, nice.
To work to picture. So that goes down very well. So, yeah, I've had some great results and lovely comments. So I'm hoping it still continues to be of value to people.
Absolutely, yes. Any other projects on the go at the moment? you
Well,
can mention?
I've got a few things, and there is one that I can't talk about.
We know that
of
feeling.
course. But that's at pilot stage, so that's interesting. And there's another animation that I'm doing, which I still can't talk about because that's not released yet. And there's another thing that I'm doing, which is a pitch for something, and I can't tell you about that either. But I'm hoping to direct.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm rather excited because during doing this course, I have discovered that I'm really enjoying enabling the actors to find other ways of finding a choice of what they want to, how they want to tell the story. And I've really enjoyed that, and it seems to work. And I'm just sort of noticing the engineer next to me, and he's going, have you got anything to add to that? And he goes, no, that was everything I was going to say. I was like, oh, okay, I must be on the money then.
Yeah.
So yes, so directing, but actually something for radio.
Yeah.
So, and it's something very close to my heart. It's a passion project.
Oh, lovely.
That I've had for over 20 years. So I'm fingers crossing that that will hit the right ears.
Absolutely, definitely. We look forward to that.
Yes.
And that noise we just heard there means it's time for Quick Fire 5,
Ooh.
which are 5 quick questions, either or answers for you here. So here we go. Question number 5. There's a very important mission to be completed. Who would you most want by your side? Thunderbirds, Lady Penelope, or Bob the Builder's Wendy?
Oh, that's very difficult. But I'm sorry, I would have to say Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the nastiest villain? Lavender Castle's Dr. Aegon or Chicken Run's Mrs. Tweedy?
Oh.
Yes, that is tough, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Aegon was really mean.
Yes.
He really was.
But he never chopped anyone up into little pieces.
He didn't do that.
No.
So then I would probably say Mrs. Tweedy.
Mrs. Tweedy, that's fine. Yeah. Where would you most like to visit? Lavender Castle or Mossy Bottom Farm?
Depends on the mood.
Yes.
But Lavender Castle.
Okay,
yeah.
Whom do you have stronger maternal feelings for? Lavender Castle's Sproggle or Shaun the Sheep's Timmy?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, naturally, as Timmy's mum, I have maternal feelings and responsibilities. So I can't choose.
No, that's fair enough. Yep. Finally, you've been asked to join the ranks of Spectrum, and you can choose your colour code name from the Dulux colour paint range. So are you Captain Gentle Lavender or Lieutenant Feather Flock?
Gentle Lavender,
Gentle Lavender, that's fine. And on that note, we come to the end of our interview. Kate Harbour, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, and for inviting me to this fantastic world.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
And actually, since looking back at things, I'm going to go and do some more. I'm going to go and look some more, and I should be listening to more pods because I love what you're doing here. It's fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, we love what you're doing. So
thank you.
We're all happy.
Hooray!
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Harbour.
Thank you.